Hey everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of my experience in the Mount Baker area. If you're new here, my name is Elias. I'm an amateur landscape photographer. I'm based out of the Pacific Northwest, and I'm currently doing a 3-part series of my time exploring the Mount Baker ski area up in the North Cascades in Washington. If you haven't seen part 1, I will link it down below. Please go check that out. It shows our journey up to the North Cascades, up to the Mount Baker ski area, and then having an awesome sunrise, one that I was not expecting at all, and it was absolutely fantastic. I was originally going to do these first 2 episodes in one episode, but it was just too long, so I am separating them out to 2. If you do not know this area at all, it is at the tip of the northern section of Washington State. It is in the North Cascades mountain range, and they are absolutely incredible looking. If you've never seen them before, I highly recommend you going, especially in the wintertime. I was lucky enough to get this sunrise and capture the first glow and the first light hitting these peaks, and I cannot begin to describe how incredible it actually felt being there in person. And in part 2 of this series, I'm going to bring my experience throughout the rest of the day. If you're returning to the channel, thank you so much for coming back. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. I do put a video out every single week about my experiences like this in the Pacific Northwest and other areas I travel to. And that is quite enough chatter. Let's just get into the episode. I'm really glad that I went this morning because I learned a couple things. 1, I didn't do enough research. 2, the way to the trail that I want to do later is blocked, obviously, because the snow is covering the way to Artist Point, and the trail I want to do is on the way to Artist Point. So 2 things. I think today we're going to hike up to Lake Ann Trailhead, which is an extra 1.5 miles-ish from the parking lot, so not a big deal. Goku needs to get out and just be free and just experience the snow, so I'm really excited for him to come do that with us. But the morning turned out absolutely great. Like, it was just great light everywhere. I got really lucky with which light was hitting where, what clouds replaced where. So I got a plan for tomorrow's video too, which stay tuned for, because it's gonna be sweet, because I'm gonna put a lot of effort into making it. Trust me, waking up at 3 in the morning effort, so be sure you subscribe and watch that. I'm gonna head back to the Airbnb right now. I'm gonna get Jess, I'm gonna get Goku, we're gonna go get food, we're gonna head back up at some point, do some snowshoeing. Let's go. Fast forward probably, I don't know, it's been like 5 hours, 6 hours since this morning. We went up the trailhead to Artist Point and branched off at what I'm thinking is the Ann Lake trailhead. And it is, I'm pretty sure we're on the right track. It's just, there's really no markings or anything. And I'm just kind of following Google Maps and All Trails. So I think this is the way. The thing that sucks is the trail here from where we started, it was 1.5 miles. Now this trail starts, it's 3 miles into way over there. So hoping to get sunset by then. If we don't, we'll stop wherever it's too late and then do stuff there. But bright side is Goku's having the time of his life. He never gets to be a free dog ever. So this is really cool. Yeah, I guess just 3 miles of this. I spent almost 45 minutes of this 3-mile trail just trying to find the trail. It was covered in snow. I knew it wasn't gonna be super easy, but honestly, Google Maps and All Trails both were saying I was in 2 different areas, and I came to a point where I figured that safety comes before everything else. And if I could not safely get my family down to this trailhead at sunset where we're gonna have 0 light afterwards, I didn't think it was worth going at all. All right, we are going to stop because I'm being completely honest, Google Maps and All Trails is saying 2 different things. There's no marking indicating that we're on the right path at all. All I know is that it's that way somewhere, 3 miles that way. And I was just telling Jess, I don't want to do this for 3 miles, guessing where we're going, and then walk back in the dark. That does not sound smart at all. So I think right now we're just going to turn around like 1/2 mile into this, go back to the Artist Point Trail and just kind of see what we can do from there, because I don't like this. I'm getting nothing but bad feelings about this. Even though it looks sick, I'm gonna go back. I'm actually really glad we actually turned around because Goku is super chuck it out. He keeps digging himself these little holes, these little nests, and taking breaks in them. So he's not, I don't think he's well equipped to be walking 3 miles through the snow, then 3 miles back, and then another 1.5 miles back to the car. So we're actually going to go up top and check something out. I just don't feel comfortable doing this, but as I'm doing that, seeing Mount Shuckskin, which looks amazing right now. My whole thing with shooting in daylight, the light is obviously so freaking harsh. It is so harsh and it's so hard to make something look good. But this composition looks super sick. We got a gully going down. We got 2 trees coming up. We got Mount Shuckskin in the background and it looks so sick. So I think I'm gonna frame this up, take a picture. I might desaturate the hell out of it. I don't know how I'm gonna make it look good, but I'm gonna try because this looks super sick. So let's take this photo. Top of the hill and it is brutal. It is so cold and the wind is blowing real bad. Goku's not having a good time. Right now he's digging, but I'm not having a good time, that's for sure. She just forgot her gloves. She's wearing mine and mine are frozen. So I don't think we're gonna stick around the 1.5 hours to wait for actual sunset. We're gonna start heading back down. Good scouting for tomorrow. This is where I'll be in tomorrow's episode. Day is here and I'm kind of almost in the same spot that I started the day off in, somewhere over there, but seeing the first light and the last light on these North Cascades is just so amazing. Wow. Yeah, up there was an absolute disaster. It was too windy, it was way too cold. My hands were frozen, couldn't handle it. So I came down here and got some color in the sky and I think I'm just gonna hang out here and see if I can find a shot because this is too sick. Just went down to the car to go bring it closer because she's cold and Goku's tired and he's not being the best right now because he's tired. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna enjoy this and try to find a shot. think I found the last photo of the day. It's definitely gonna be of Mount Shuskin. Last light hitting it right now, and it's shrouded currently, and it just looks so sick. So pulled and shot super close. I want it to be kind of dreamy, so I got kind of a wider aperture on it. But dude, the last light's hitting it, and those clouds are just, the color just looks so sick. So last shot. This place is just absolutely amazing, dude. Wow. That is gonna do it for first day in the North Cascades Mount Baker area. This has been absolutely awesome. This place is super special. It is, I mean, I've always wanted to come up here, but it's so far out of the way. I mean, seeing it in the winter is really what it's all about. So this was an awesome time to come. This was awesome, wow. Tomorrow's supposed to be sunny, and I think I have an idea for what I'm gonna be doing for tomorrow. So next week's episode, which will be gonna be sunrise up at Artist Point. And I need to better prepare for that because today I was freezing up there. So I think I'm also gonna go for some astrophotography of it. I don't really know if I can get the Milky Way, but just seeing the stars and the mountains, that's just gonna be so sick. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't, because next week's episode is gonna be awesome. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you got any value out of this video, if you liked anything you've seen in this video, if you've been curious about this area and you are looking for information on the internet and you found this video and now you wanna come, please hit the like button. It helps me out so much. I'm still very new to YouTube, and every like seriously counts. Every comment, every interaction. I don't care if it's good or bad. Comment down below. Maybe you didn't like anything about this video. Let me know. I always take criticism seriously, but if nothing else, please hit the like button. If this kind of content interests you, see me go out and explore my local area, which is the Pacific Northwest and other places in the world that I like to travel, and I have some big plans coming up for this year. Hit the subscribe button. I put a video out every single week. If you have any questions about anything you've seen in this place or anything at all, leave it down below or hit me up on Instagram. I always answer my Instagram super fast. Easiest way to get a hold of me. Mount Baker area. Absolutely wild, dude. Tomorrow's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.